next song, it is Castella. Name is Cathy Thompson, and this is her first entry into our song competition. The song is called "So Glad I Met You."
So glad, baby. Glad I met you. I can't believe you even talked to me. You turned and looked at me. You noticed me, you smiled at me. Wow. Oh, hey. So glad I met you. So glad, baby. I want you next to me. So glad you get me. So glad, yeah. I know you understand the crazy quirks of me. I'm crazy. I wanna hold your hand. So glad I met you. So glad. So glad I met you. So glad, yeah. I know I talk too much, but I just can't shut up. You bring me so much joy, boy. I'm so glad I met you. You bring out the best in me. You make me feel so free to be me. Don't ever go away, boy. I just want you to stay. So glad I met you. Next to me, so glad you get me. I'm glad, baby. I know you understand the crazy quirks of me. Yeah. I wanna hold your hand. So glad I met you. I'm glad, baby. So glad I met you. Ooh, glad I met you. I'm so glad. I want you next to me. I want you so next glad to you me. Get me. Oh yeah. I know you understand the crazy quirks of me. I'm crazy, baby. You be my man. So glad I met you. So glad, so glad. Yeah. You know I got to have you next to me. You got me seeing things I never thought I could be. I'm gonna shout it from the highest peak that I'm free and I'm me, 'cause you're next to me.
Wow, she could sing for Incognito, that band out of England. We're gonna start with you, Margaret.
Okay.
What did you think?
Okay. I mean, she's talking about herself a lot in here. You know, like I would. This is hard for me because, I mean, the sound was good. It was cool. I like the music. It's just basically like she says you a lot. Like, you looked at me, you noticed me. I can't believe you even talked to me. I mean, can we kind of think of something a little bit more creative there? Like, can we try to get it so that people feel drawn into it? Because it's kind of like she's just talking about herself, and then she talks about how he makes her feel, but she doesn't say anything good about him, really. Like, I mean, you bring me so much joy. How does he do that? You know, you bring out the best in me. These are just statements that don't have emotion behind them. And I would like to see, like, I like it when people use words like blue suede shoes. You have a visual in your head because it's color and it's, you know, you see it and you remember it. And this song, I mean, there's nothing to remember about the song except for her voice and, you know.
And the music.
I would yeah, the music's good. Yeah, music's good. But you know, I mean, it's like background music. It's not anything. I feel like rework the lyrics, or next time you write a song, you know, go look at a hit song in this genre and ghostwrite to it. Like, look at those lyrics and try to think about how did they build this so that someone really gets drawn into it, you know?
What did you think of the first line? I can't believe you even talked to me. What does that say about the person saying it?
That they're really insecure and they don't like themselves.
And do you think a lot of people want to sing that?
No.
That's a very good question, Castella, for you to ponder as an opening line. You know, that first line is so important. If you guys want to chime in on that first line, anybody else want to?
And it came in, and I didn't. And the other thing I want to say besides that is the intro was not necessary, really. All those, it was too long, too many oohs and ahs. But go on about the first line. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to throw it out there to the whole panel.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else want to say something about that?
You hit the nail on the head. I thought that too in the first line. I was like, huh? Okay, well, to me, it's like the whole premise is I'm glad I met you. So in some kind of way, I guess this person made him better. You're talking about the person that you met gets your quirkiness. You know, when you first met him or whatever the scenario was, you were talking too much, you were going all that. So paint more of the picture of what that scenario is and how this person made you better. You know, I want to see the scenario. You know, we can all get with you. You get around somebody and you get a little nervous and you might over talk and you might act a little funny, but there's that one person that kind of gets you. So develop the story behind what that is, right, so that we have somewhere to go, you know. And I can't believe that you talked to me and everything as a very opening thing. That can come later on, but set it up front. Right. That's like a second verse. You know? Yeah, exactly. You know?
Anyway, back to Margaret. Margaret, you haven't given it a score yet, so let me go back to my job.
Okay, I mean, production-wise, I liked it. I liked her voice, but I'm going to give the song a 5.
A 5, okay. All right, Khalik, what do you say? Continue on, sir.
Well, adding on to what I was just saying, I'd give it a 6.5 because I just think it needs developing. The vocals, she's got great potential there, but there's no storyline or song there to keep people in there. The production wasn't bad, but it's kind of ordinary and pedestrian. So the story is what's going to have to hold people there. You know, the musicianship in the production was good, so I could tell it was top-notch people and all that. Is, you know, you got to do something to stand out from that crowd. It sounds more like a demo being built up. You know, so revisit it and you know, just revisit it some more. Plus, also there was some times like that intro we talk about it. You know, ad nauseum. The intro is way too long, unnecessary, and you threw the kitchen sink in at the beginning with a bunch of different little vocal things and all that, you know, just too much too soon. So I 6.5.
Okay. Mishka, what do you say?
So number one, the first line, I'm not offended by it. I kind of feel like she's showing a certain, you know, vulnerability that, you know, that maybe some of us wouldn't show in a song. And I feel like she's just letting it out there. But I feel like with this song, I think you've created so many vocal melodies that are all very hooky parts. Like all of them, even down to the last section of the song. Want you next to me. Even that whole thing. All of those parts are really great over this track. I just feel like on this one, and like, I'm surprised Margaret didn't say this, because to me, this hit me in the way that it never hits me. I'm not a person who doesn't want to hear the same word over and over and over. It doesn't matter to me. But when I heard me so many times in that first verse, it bugged me. You know, it hit me in the wrong way. And I feel like you probably need to dig in just a little harder on the lyrics, because your melodies, if you sang something else over all of these melodies, it's a really good song. And
Yeah,
the music is great.
right.
So I kind of feel like this, I'm not gonna grade you as hard as, I'm gonna grade you like a 6.5, but I'm telling you, really, if you just really dig in a little bit and make, you know, it's cool to show you're vulnerable, but really just tell a bigger story. Do you know what I mean? Really
Like,
tell a
why are
story
you vulnerable?
that we can get in, so that we can kind of know why it is that you think you're surprised he talked to you. You know what I mean? Like, get into some of that, maybe.
Okay.
So,
Clint.
I think we need some metaphors.
Mm.
It's like, I mean, if you write poetry, which is what I do, is that if you say I all the time, you got to express the feeling with other things, and that's what we're talking about here. So the narrative of the song, I'm not a real lyric person, but I'm really like Margaret's here, because she's really kind of keying on some of the things that are really important that I think make the song work better when the lyrics are when the narrative is a better story, because we're always telling stories. So like I thought, I love this vibe, and man, what a voice! Oh, God. I mean, really, I know there's a lot of great singers out there, but that when you have that God-given quality of voice, I thought the production was solid. I thought the mix was good. Some of the synth parts could have come down a bit. I think leaving space for that voice. And like, I think she could sing the full hook. And I thought the hook was memorable. Maybe the lyrics aren't the right thing, but I remembered the hook. And so when you write a song, it's got to have a hook. And God, could she sing it? I think it's an okay song with a wonderful vocal performance. But man, I'll tell you one thing: I'd pay to see her sing live. There's no two ways about it. If I was 20 feet away and watching her on stage sing this song, I wouldn't care what the lyrics were. She could have said blah 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 blah. Wouldn't have mattered. Anyways, my key takeaway: pro-produced R&B vibe with very, very strong vocal performance, with a song that I enjoyed, but I might just not remember. And I think everybody mentioned why that would be the case. 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I don't know. I seldom disagree with you guys, but I gotta say this. I love this song. I thought the music and the way it was put together. There's a lot of sophisticated chords in here, and the way it's structured, I think it was fantastic. I just don't like the story that I think it's the title is a little bland. So glad I met you. You could have done so many different things with the words. So you could go ahead and just redo the whole song, or give somebody to write a whole other story on it. Definitely could sing. Fantastic vocals, very naturally flowing out of Castella. Great job. Great job.
Yeah.